Don't mind me, y'all. I'm just trying to send a message to Big Frank telling him I want to have a dance battle with him. Not even just dancing, really. We're just going to see who can do the point left, point right better. You know what I mean? Because, like, I don't know what I'm talking about, honestly. Start the video! Salutations, my tracknatics. It is your boy, Good Tracks, coming at you yet again with another YouTube video. Yesterday, I went and I gave y'all a compilation of my favorite songs made by me, oldest to newest. Today, what I have for you is that I am going to be presenting to you my favorite artist. Now, for this particular video, I'm going to be doing 5 old school artists and 5 new school artists. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into it. Also, let me clarify before I start this list that this is not just artists, this is also like groups or like bands and stuff like that too. So, yeah, bands are in this too because, you know, I be diverse and everything. I be listening to a little bit of everything, you know what I'm saying? Not a whole lot of people be listening to a little bit of everything, but yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and get the new school out of the way just so that y'all don't say that,
oh, Trax is an old head or whatever.
listen, I have an old soul, okay? So starting off, number 5 for the new school, I gotta give it to JID. There isn't really much I can say about him, but like, man just has like clever wordplay. When you listen to a lot of his songs, you just get a certain feel of what his style is like and the wordplay that he uses. He's just very creative in his own mind. So yeah. Coming in at the number 4 spot from Australia, we got 1-4. So if y'all don't know, 1-4 is actually one of my favorite drill groups, or I should say foreign drill groups, to actually do the subgenre of drill. Now, 1-4 consists of JMs, Leaks, YP, Spinny, Caesar, Selly, and Selly. Yeah. So that group, together, honestly, they've been dropping banger after banger, and a lot of their songs really just slap. My favorites, though, I would have to say What You Know, Commas, and then there's a song that YP did himself, Out of Sight. That one was good. And also too, one thing I gotta add is that you can almost tell what each member of the group excels at a lot better. Like, for example, Spinny, Spinny has a good voice and delivery. YP has clever wordplay, and JM's he knows how to flow. But that's just like some of the artists, you know. That's just my take on some of the artists. Maybe some people might think different. Straight out the underground scene, but kicking it a little bit mainstream, just a little bit. I gotta give it to the homie Lil Darky at my number 3 for new school artists. Honestly, Lil Darky for me has just kind of unlocked something inside of me that I didn't even realize I had in a moment. And I actually got to meet the entirety of the Spider Gang, and I actually went to a show in Florida. And let me just say, a lot of his music is just hype, thrash, in your face, very alternative. There's not a lot that you can say that's negative about Lil Darky, but like, if you're that kind of person that's into that thrash rap, that in your face kind of alternative, kind of trap screamo rap kind of thing, that he's your type of artist. So I would definitely give him a listen. I gotta say, my favorite songs from him are You're the Cat, Holocaust, even though he doesn't like that song, and Rap Music. I think that's what it's called. I could be wrong. My number 2 spot, it was kind of hard for me to actually pick this one. There's a lot of artists that I could put at my number 2, but I decided to go with the one that's actually grown on me a lot that I didn't really expect. So for a lot of people, this might be honestly a little bit surprising that I put him on my list, but number 2, I'm gonna put Certified Trapper at my number 2 for the new school. Honestly, when I first listening to Certified Trapper, I didn't think he took music seriously. I thought that a lot of the songs that he was just making, he was putting them out there as a joke. But over time, he actually started to grow on me a little bit, and his kind of style and delivery is actually it's kind of clean. I ain't gonna lie. Some likable songs that I actually thoroughly enjoy by him include Old Man Style, Dump Woo, 50 on 6. Damn, there was another song that I was just listening. Lonely and Trapper of the Year. Obviously, you got to give the Trapper of the Year. That one was just a straight banger right there. And then there's another song that he did with Babytron. Although I'm not really too much of a Babytron fan, but it's called Long Nights. I don't know if I can count that one though, because he technically featured on that one. Yeah, screw it. And for my number one spot, I'm actually going to give this one to 24K Golden, because I mean, he's very diverse. His music. It's hard to just classify his music as rap music, honestly, because it's kind of like a little bit of mixture. It's like rap with a little bit of indie and pop. It's got a little bit of everything in it. He can switch it up. He can switch it up a little bit. And honestly, 24K Golden has really impressed me as an artist on what he was able to do, and the ability of how well he can come up with such catchy songs. Notable songs that I actually like about 24K Golden are Mood, Prada, Coco, Company, and Take My Breath Away. So you tell me you love me, then you tell me you're leaving. But that's it. Okay, I'm getting too ahead of myself. All right, we did 5 new school artists. Now we get into the old school. Oh yeah. My number 5 old school artist is gonna go to Eazy-E. Now, I've been getting a lot of people that listen to me compare me a little bit to Eazy-E. At first, I didn't really see it, but after listening to a lot more of Eazy-E and a lot of his music, I can somewhat see it. And I've honestly kind of grown more on Eazy-E a lot more as an artist. And I think that, you know, Eazy-E as a gangster rapper, he's just kind of that savage kind of gangster rap artist that you kind of expect him to be. My number 4 spot, for the people who have grown up in the 90s or early 2000s, my number 4 spot's gonna go to the Backstreet Boys. Oh my, how could you not expect me to not put the Backstreet Boys on my old school list? Like, who doesn't like the Backstreet Boys, bruh? Like, you can't tell me you sit here singing I Want It That Way, and honestly, no. I'm making a proposal right now. Anybody born after the year 2003 is not allowed to say that they are a Backstreet Boys fan. They gotta name something other than I Want It That Way. Number 3 spot goes to Nirvana. I actually really do like this band. I like the quality of music that they put out. My favorite song by them that's not Smells Like Teen Spirit is actually Drain You. I can listen to that song right there, that song in particular. I can listen to that over and over and over without getting tired of it. That song, I can just sit there and I can listen to it, never get tired of it. My number 2 spot is actually really, really hard, and this one is actually going to be, it's a two-way tie between the Isley Brothers and New Edition. Now, for a lot of old school people and a lot of old heads, they can make their case for both of them. For New Edition, they've got a lot of good groovy songs and some slow ones that I actually do enjoy. For the Isley Brothers, they have some very nice, majestic songs that I really do like. Voyage of Atlantis is one of them, and For the Love of You is another one that I actually do enjoy. But yeah, I think you can make your case for both of them. Me, myself, I gotta put these two at a tie. And my number 1 spot This is gonna surprise a few people, but my number one spot goes to Justin Timberlake and Pharrell Williams. That's another two-way tie at the number one spot. So let me talk about Pharrell real quick. As a musician, Pharrell really knows how to just craft together a nice beat. Like you can make a case for Pharrell really. Uh, there's so many songs by him that he's made or has produced that I like. Beautiful, one of the songs. Frontin', another good song. Where They From with him and Missy Elliott, that's another one I like. There's a lot of good songs by Pharrell that I like. And then Justin Timberlake. Okay, Justin Timberlake. He's got a lot of man. Where can I start? Where can I start with him? Uh, My Girl, Sexy Back, Summer Love, Suit and Tie. What more do I need to say? What more do I need to say about Justin Timberlake? Like, What Goes Around Comes Around. That's another good song too that I like. I actually like that song. But like, his voice is actually it's a very nice voice. I'm trying not to sound sus when I'm talking about this man. I'm sorry. But I actually do like the way that his voice actually does move me and set the tone when it comes to the kind of song that he's trying to put out there. Like, I really do enjoy a lot of the stuff that he puts out, and I don't think there's really one bad song that I can say I don't like by Justin Timberlake. Actually, there isn't a bad song by Justin Timberlake. I can say there isn't a bad song by Justin Timberlake, honestly. Let's be real with ourselves. Well, folks, there you have it. You got 5 old school artists and 5 new school artists that I like, even though there was a tie between number 2 and number 1 for the old school. Honestly, a lot of the artists that I like, whether it's old school, new school, you can really make a case for a lot of these artists that I thoroughly enjoy. Now, let me say this real quick. This is my opinion and my opinion alone. So please save your attacks for another person, because we're not doing all of that around here. Now, this also makes me want to ask y'all a question for today. What are y'all 5 old school and what are y'all 5 new school artists? Let me know down in the comments below. We can honestly have a debate about this. Everybody can make their case for their favorite artists. I want you to make a case for yours. But without further ado, that's where I'm gonna end the video for today, y'all. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. The link tree is below. Oh my. Link tree is below, so you can go and stream my music. You can go and follow my socials. I got a beat store if you want to buy my beats. Please buy my beats. Don't steal my beats. If you steal my beats, I'm going to come and I'm going to break into your house and tell a friend to tell a friend that Good Trax keeps it bumping. But without further ado, this your boy Good Trax, and I am outta here. If you didn't know, this be Good Trax. I keep it bumpin'.